The Cronos team just introduced a $100 million ecosystem fund to build on Cronos. What's this ecosystem fund exactly, and why is it bullish for CRO? Well, guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. This video is sponsored by WolfSwap, and they recently launched Season 2 of Amplify, where you can tweet and earn. On the 24th of September, the Cronos team introduced something new called Build on Cronos, a new chapter for innovators shaping the on-chain future. So with our $100 million ecosystem fund, we empower visionary institutions and also builders. Today, we are refocusing those resources across 3 new programs. I want to talk about those 3 new programs, but first, I do need to emphasize that this program isn't entirely new. We can see back in 2022 that Cronos launched this $100 million backed Cronos Accelerator program, also to help builders and institutions. However, if you take a look really at what happened since, is that in 2025, so far, we've only seen 1 grant given within the current accelerator program. Whereas back in 2023, 2022, and also 2021, there were plenty of examples of builders getting support by the Cronos team. So this, guys, seems like it's getting some more energy and some more love now by the Cronos team. And also at a time, whereas this, guys, was during the bear market, this at a time where we're heading into a nice new bull market. Anyways, before I tell you why I think this is bullish, I do want to quickly read through the 3 new tracks. So we've got track 1, the Cronos Institutional Leap program, made for building success with forward-looking institutions. Customized support package, built alongside our dedicated product engineering teams, ideate with key ecosystem partners like Crypto.com, and also receive PR and media support. So this, guys, is really geared towards institutional partners. Really big ones like, for example, Layer 0. And they also will get help from partners like Crypto.com. For example, you've seen the listing of the Layer 0 token directly on the Crypto.com exchange and app as well. So this is track 1, really made for those institutions. Next up, we have the Cronos Apex program, made for scaling projects with proven traction. And it will get up to $500,000 in support, so $500,000. Also, they will drive your growth with a dedicated success manager. And honestly, guys, I haven't seen any role yet at Cronos Labs called success manager. So I'm really curious who's going to do this. But I will keep you up to date, guys, if you learn more. So don't forget to hit that like button and also strap in for more videos. Also, they will gain all-rounded co-marketing and integration support and a dedicated pitch session with Crypto.com capital. So if they require additional seeding, they might get that here with the Cronos Apex program. So far, guys, track 2. Now let's go here to track 3, the Cronos Ignition program, made for native founders to launch and conquer. So only available to builders that build only really on Cronos, or start at least on the Cronos chain. They get up to $200,000 in support, so also quite a significant amount of money. Also additional micro grants and gas revenue share. And this, guys, is completely new. We have seen this in the past with, for example, the Sonic chain, but for the first time we see this now also on Cronos. And finally, you also will get hands-on mentorship from our experts at Cronos Labs. More details to follow. I do know there is already a Build on Cronos Telegram group, so I do believe they will also maybe do some one-on-one mentoring, how to scale their project. So, guys, we can see also you can submit your proposal now in any of the 4 highlighted domains. So there are 4 main narratives. We're talking about tokenization, so seamless asset digitization. We're talking about AI agents, autonomous on-chain functionality. We're talking about DeFi, next-gen finance. And finally, we have payments, secure, scalable, and also borderless. And within those 4 domains, you can actually get some grants. So whether you're an institution, a scaling project, or a solo founder, there is a place for you. The future is being built here right on Cronos. With over $5 million in grants distributed, the question is, are you next? So we have seen, guys, in the past, $100 million in total and so far only $5 million have been spent. So I do believe a lot more can be spent to grow the chain even more. The Cronos team also updated the website for the ecosystem fund. You can see here, built on Cronos. A link is in the description down below. But once more, it repeats the 4 narratives, so tokenization, AI agents, DeFi, and payments. But what I find interesting here is they also talk a bit more in detail about the Ignition program, Apex, and also institutional leap. And for example, they talk here about integration, for example, in the Crypto.com on-chain wallet. So let's say, guys, you are a perpetual platform and you want to be integrated within the on-chain wallet. Well, you have to partner up with Cronos and join here the institutional grant program. Moreover, for single or duo founders, they can also get $2,000 per month for a year. And additionally, a 50% gas fee revenue share back to the deployer. So honestly, guys, I'm not really a builder myself, but I haven't seen any other chain out there offering these kind of grants. So I do expect a big increase of builders really coming to the Cronos chain, and it is truly very bullish. But more about that, guys, after the quick word of today's sponsor. Wolfswap recently released season 2 of the Amplify application on Cronos, where you can literally tweet and earn. All you gotta do is link up your X account to Wolfswap and share your posts here and press submit and earn. After pressing this button, it will start tracking your tweets for 36 hours. And the better they perform, the more Moon tokens you can earn. And also the higher you will end here on the leaderboard, because the top 25 will also earn additional rewards. And finally, you can also unlock missions to get even more exclusive rewards. Check out Amplify in the link in the description down below. Anyways, let's talk some more about why this builder program is so bullish also for the CRO token. Because here we got DeFi Llama with all the data regarding blockchains. And you can see here that Ethereum is clearly the #1 regarding chain total value lock. So you can see here a big blue part is locked by Ethereum. The next one is Solana. So Solana is also seeing a lot of on-chain activity. And then also we've got Bitcoin, and we do have BSCD, Binance Smart Chain. And if we then go really to CoinMarketCap, what do you see really with tokens? You can see here Ethereum is really big. We can see BNB is really big. And we can also see that Solana is also a top performer. So I can say there's quite some correlation between the use really of a blockchain and also the corresponding token price. That also makes a lot of sense, because typically when you use a certain chain a lot, you also need the corresponding token. So for example, to pay gas fees on the Cronos chain, you need CRO. And the same also, if you want to trade on Ethereum, you do need Ethereum to pay for the gas fees. And not only that, typically also, if you buy anything or do anything on that specific chain, you need the native token as well. So if I want to get, for example, a ticket for a lottery on the Cronos chain, I'm using the CRO token and not US dollar. And the same also for a swap. Many pairs are done in the CRO native token. So for example, Cruet Knife is linked up with the CRO token. So anything, guys, that is being built on the Cronos chain typically also utilizes the CRO token. And therefore, we see more demand. More builders, more users, more demand. It's really, guys, more of a flying wheel. Moreover, if you get here the Cronos white paper, you can see that Cronos is exploring a new quarterly burn mechanism based on price and block size. And what directly impacts that block size is the on-chain activity. The more on-chain activity that we see, the bigger the block size will become. And this is still a bit of speculation, but I do believe that if the block size becomes bigger, for example, we also see additional gas fees on the Cronos chain, I do believe also that quarterly burn will become bigger. And the bigger the burn, the more the scarcity really of the CRO token. So that will be, of course, very beneficial for the CRO token. As a closing thought, I would like to reiterate that I haven't seen any chain out there with similar benefits for new and existing builders. So I do believe we'll see a lot more activity on chain going forward. So I'm really excited about the future. And I do believe that with this additional builders grant, we can see a top 5 for the CRO chain. And also you might see a lot of increases really for the price of the CRO token as well. But anyways, if you're a builder, guys, you still have questions about the CRO token, about the CRO chain, or about the Crow fam, let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button and of course strap in for more videos. Like for example, this video here about the CRO token.